How can my team be losing 6-0, but I find it more fun to be at Carnival? What? What? Well, anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. This is the Jamaica Premier League Game Week 38 review show. 1 game week left to go. Who will join Vere Phoenix in the relegation? Also, who will make top 6 between Waterhouse or Tivoli Garden? Right now, Tivoli Garden are the favorites. Seem to be the favorites. But also, top 3 is still up for grab. Big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Really appreciate it. You don't know anything go already. Fix the mic. All right, so you don't know anything already. Here we go on. We'll start off with the top 6 and top 2 fight. Waterhouse versus Harbour Garden. No, this game in itself, let me tell you something, people. I 100% believe that for some reason, Waterhouse could get this job done based off what is on the line. Home game, everything was pointing in the direction of Waterhouse. They should have gotten these points. They should have. But it was a close encounter. Waterhouse got the opportunities. They didn't capitalize. And guess what? When Harbour Garden did get their opportunities, they made the most of it. Shea Smith on the day with a double. First goal in the 81st minute and second goal in the 88th minute to secure, put themselves in strong position in finishing or securing that top 2 position. Now, Harbour Garden themselves are really desperate trying to get the top 2. Maybe per se just that little buy into the semifinals. If you don't know, say once you come second, first and second technically get a buy in to the semifinals. You know, and then you will get a little breather, a little 1 week, little 1 week breather. Everyone wants that. But as it stands, Harbour Garden just behind Montego Bay, waiting to take that spot. And it will boil down to final day to see what's going to happen. Next up on the agenda, we have is Mount Pleasant versus Molynes. Molynes fighting for their dear life was just unable to get anything from the Mount Pleasant team. Mount Pleasant team, not the strongest starting lineup, but it was definitely still a strong starting lineup, and it was just technically enough to get the job done. Molynes really never come to the races. They threatened Mount Pleasant, but not necessarily. It wasn't a really good performance from Molynes, if I'm being honest. It wasn't a good performance, but knowing the squad that Mount Pleasant has, the quality that they have, they will always, or 99% of the time, get the job done. Other than Penny Cook in the 30th minute with the opener, finding the back of the net. Then Daniel Green with a free kick in the 54th minute. Well, you can probably wonder how that score. And then Emerson Lies on the 61st minute, the same 16-year-old finding the back of the net in the Premier League from the academy. And it's a good look for Mount Pleasant where that is concerned. Mount Pleasant standing strong, 90 points on the top of the table. Now they look to be technically superior to all other teams in the league. Will they win it though? That's another question. When they reach the playoff, we'll have a different discussion where that is concerned. Racing United versus Dunbeholden. Now this game, Racing start a pretty young squad. They don't have much to play for. Again, as it stands right now. So what we're really looking at here is what Dunbeholden will do. Dunbeholden in a relegation battle, and I'm telling you, the game started off, Dunbeholden scored first just at the brink of halftime. Stephen Barnett, who's been their mainstay so far, main man so far, in finding the back of the net. And you'd think that they would hold on to that, but they weren't able to do so. And ball in the penalty box from the captain, Nikhil Ellis from the spot. He will not miss from there. And then a huge deflection. Actually, I say howler from the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper misjudged the ball, and the ball passed him. Touch of the defender, went in the back of the net. But yeah, it was a double blow there by the defense, and we can see when all the players just fall, and when they concede a goal, everyone just dropped flat on the floor. They knew at that moment. As it stands, Umberland, they are technically the favourites to join Vere Phoenix United in the relegation, or should I say in the tier 2 for next season. Next up we have on the agenda is Montego Bay versus Cavalier FC, and Jordan Fletcher lone goal separates these two teams, and this was a vital 3 points for Montego Bay to keep the top 2 run hopes up, because if they didn't want this and Garden would have gotten the 3 points at Waterhouse, it meant that Moby would be behind the curveball where that is concerned. Jordan Fletcher find the back of the net in the 55th minute, which made it more easy for the Moby team. That strong defensive resilience from the Moby team, from a Cavalier team, is actually finding good form right now. And so you'd expect that to happen. But Cavalier, technically their position is solid in the top 4, well, top 6. They don't have much to worry about. Not much playing for again. I guess it's just keeping players fresh, keeping players match sharp. What's really happening right now with the team. Next up on the agenda, we have Dunbeholden versus Portmore United. And Dunbeholden, Damian Binns with the magic in the 49th minute to secure Dunbeholden another season in the Jamaica Premier League. That 3 points was just enough, or should I say was vital enough to take Dunbeholden out of the rut. They are now on 37 points, which means that they are safe. Finally safe. But that's it. That's it where the Portmore derby is concerned. Next up on the agenda we have is Vere Phoenix versus Harbour, and it was a disaster for Vere Phoenix. Oh my word. Another 6-0 thrashing in the season. Opening one goal from Damarian Thomas. Then we have Timar Lewis in the 22nd minute. Again, Timar Lewis in the 44th minute. Trayvon with a brilliant free kick in the 68th minute. Again, and McGregor and Reed finishing off in the 83rd and 89th minute, respectively. So that's it. Well, no, my apologies. Top relegation and top 6 battle again between Chapelton Maroons and Tivoli Garden. Tivoli Garden punching very aggressive, trying to get the top 6 position, and Chapelton Maroons punching extremely aggressive as again are also to stay away from the relegation drop. Now, thus first goal opener, one goal from Javel Ellis in the back of the net. Then we have Russell, who's also one of Tivoli's main goal scorers this season, in the 59th minute. 63rd minute, Dustin Cohen for Chapelton Maroon. And in the 90+3, Chapelton Maroon found the vital equalizer to secure, well, technically, but put them in a very good position going into the final day of the Premier League to secure themselves back in another league season. Now, interestingly though, Chapelton will be playing against Vere Phoenix. So Vere Phoenix not playing for anything. They know the one they go. But this season so far, based off the result, based off how everything I go, it has been tremendous. What a beautiful season. Now, the playoffs are right around the corner. You will see how that one go. Anyways, tell me what you think, people. Top 4 still run. Let me give an update on how the table look. Let me just give you an update on the table. Da-da-dee-da-da. The Mount Pleasant 90 points. Montego Bay 75 points. Annette Garden 73 points. 1 game to go to decide between both teams. Cavalier and Portmore, technically that secure 4th and 5th. Secure 6th position is where the fight is at. Waterhouse in 55 points. Tivoli Garden on 55 points. And the final game day will decide who will get that. Now, as it stands, Molynes on 33 points. Chapelton Maroons on 34 points. Molynes on 35 points. Maximum points or minimum points in need to advance or to be safe from the relegation scrap is at least 3 points, I would say. Umberland need to get 3 points to come out up there. Chapelton need to get like 3 points, but a point would be enough for Molynes. Just a point would be enough for Molynes. As it stands, let me see. Just a point for Molynes? No. Molynes need 3 points as well, people. Molynes need 3 points. They're on 35 points, which means that they can, a point to carry them to 36, but they have a minus 35 goal difference, which is too huge. In the event Umberland win them last match, which is Mount Pleasant and play, they would go on 36 points, but the goal difference is huge. And if Molynes should lose to Cavalier, I mean Cavalier and Molynes will stuck on 35 points, or should they get a draw, they're on 36 points, which means that it's a must-win game for Molynes. Harbour View technically is okay. Dunbeholden is now safe. So that is what the table look like, people. That's what it seems to be. We'll tell you how that one materializes. So big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Now see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. Road, God bless. Boom. You know what I mean? Outside with it. Outside, then what?